everybody, welcome to another planning video. In this video I want to do a weekly flip through for this past week and also talk about some things that I've learned and that I've discerned about what I want to do in 2025. As I mentioned in my last video, I'm using this Stalogy A6 and this leather cover as an experimental planner to try some things out, to figure out what it is that I like so that when I start 2025, I have some kind of a plan. So let's just get right into it. Again, I got this great leather cover off Etsy. It came from Ukraine. I'm really loving this Zebra Sarasa pen, 0.5. It's got a pencil and it has the 4 colors, blue, black, red, and green. So I really like using this pen and it fits really well just right up against my planner. So let me just show you. I did add this picture. This is the cross from my church, a picture of it. And I added some pictures this week using my Canon Ivy that my husband got me for Christmas. And it just uses this sticker sheet paper and it doesn't require any ink. It just Bluetooths with the phone and prints out these great sticker photos that I have started putting in this planner. So when I first started planning with this, I was using, I still am using pencil to put in my appointments, but I've decided that because I want to archive this planner, I'm going to go back and ink it in each day. So I went back and inked in September. So as I said, I kind of color code some things. Green is work and payday, and then blue is pretty much everything else. I use the last row at the bottom to do my little tracker, and I have a key for that back here so that I can keep track of the things that I want to keep track of, like exercise and my morning devotion and things like that. So this is what it looks like moving forward. So like November's all in pencil, and then October, today is the 8th, so as I plan each night and I look at the next day or in the morning, whenever I do my planning and I look at my planner, I just ink in for that day. So this means that it's a day my husband works. He's at work, so I went ahead and inked that in for today. So I think that I've hammered out this monthly calendar just how I'm going to want it. So then I want to show you, let's see, this. So I've started experimenting with some homemade stickers. So I wanted to use some stickers in my planner, but I was really having trouble finding sticker packs that I wanted. So I do notes for my students, anatomy notes, nursing notes for my students. And so I had made these drawings in my iPad of the liver and the gallbladder and the pancreas and the intestines. So I just really liked these. So what I did was I put them in my iPad, had them in my iPad, and I sized them and just printed them on paper and then cut them out and then use packing tape to put them in. So I'm going to experiment with that. I'm getting some sticker paper in from Amazon, but Prime shipping not being what it used to be, it's not going to get here for a little while. But I just really enjoyed doing this, and I really like it. So the next thing I want to show you is this page here. This, I think, is so pretty. I got this vellum from Dollar Tree. It came in a pack like this with 6 sheets, but it was this golden pink. And then I had that there, and then I had this idea to make this page. So for this page, I got some bags from Dollar Tree, the gift bags that they sell, and I cut it to fit. And then Dollar Tree also had these stickers. This is what it looked like, but it's obviously a different font or whatever. But the pink and the black on this gold and how it goes with this vellum paper just really tickled me. I really love, 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 love this. Now it does have a flaw because the back of this page is rough and not very attractive, because the inside of the bag is rough and it's not finished. So I didn't really like that. So I think I want to fix that. I got another piece of the wallpaper that I've been using, and that's got some metallic in it, which I think will be pretty with the gold. And then I'm going to cut out a piece to fit, try to get like some of these pretty flowers in this bird and put that in there to make this a better finish. And then again, here I'm using my little stickers. That's a depiction of us going for a ride in the car. And I just printed that up and used packing tape, cut around it and stuck it down there. So something else I learned. So number one, I was doing everything in pencil, which I really didn't like the looks of. And also because I want to archive it, I think the pencil will fade over time. So I'm using pen. And then I thought I wanted to try to mark these dividers, and I did that for a couple of days, and I don't like it. So what I've decided I'm going to do for next year, this is my next year's planner, is I just made very light lines. You can barely see them, but they're going to allow me to divvy things up like I like to on the page, but it won't be prominent. So I like to do my tasks along this side, any notes here. I track my health stuff down here, blood pressure, weight, food log, etc. goes there. And so I want to keep those different sections, but just not make it as prominent. So here again with my little stickers that I just can't believe how much I love. This is my little icon for my husband and I having coffee and sitting around and talking. I call it Coffee and Love, with the 2 cups and the heart. And then working out with weights. And then this was the day that we did cardiac in class. So I've got my little sticker that I made with the heart. So I'm still continuing to put appointments in pencil at the top because that's subject to change. But other things I thought about color coding it, but I really might not do that because it's kind of hard for me to keep up with it, and then I'll feel like I mess it up. So I also don't like using I tried using some different pens for the date. I don't like that. I'm going to just stick with black. And then here's another sticker that I made that's a hospital. And then here is a sticker that I made. That's my drawing a rendition for the Altar Guild. And then again, the weights. So I can't believe how excited I am for these little stickers that I'm making. I threw in some stickers that I had in a book because I had some space here with the dogs. I thought that was cute. Something else that I tried was highlighting the different sections for my page. And what's funny is that I did that in 2022 and my Hobonichi cousin. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. I don't really know why I tried that because I knew I didn't like it, but this is the experimental planner. So it's an opportunity for me, again, to see what works and what doesn't work. And then, so this is something that I think is cool too. So these gift bags come with the handles that have this little plastic thing that you can just poke through the hole and take out. So I took those out and then I just taped them to the outside of my book, and then you can't see it because it's in the cover. And then it gives me markers, place markers, which I really like. And I tried cutting the plastic thing off, but the end just frayed. So I don't recommend that. But you know, the plastic hasn't been bothering me and I actually like the ribbon. So I'm gonna keep that for a while. And so here I added another picture. I took my little Maggie to church She did so good. It was rainy that day. There's one of my little stickers I made. And then here again is another sticker I made to signify an office day. And the rain. So that's my weekly flip through. And some other things that I have determined about 2025. Again, I'm going to use this A6. It's 368 pages, and I want to just do 6 months so that I can have 6 months and have room to write. And I didn't want weeklies. I don't generally like weeklies, but I think I want to start doing some memory keeping. So I counted back. I used this book to count back, and I just penciled it in. But I was like, okay, how many pages would it use if I had a 2-page weekly spread for each week of the 6 months? And I put that in there. Then I tried to count back how many pages I thought I would need for different, again, I gave myself dividers. So things that I want to use the blank pages for: my classes, other work things, health, lists, miscellaneous. So I haven't done anything permanent with this yet. I'm going to play around with it and make sure that I have enough pages to do what I want to do. So what I want is 1 page a day for functional planning. And then I do think I want to do that weekly memory keeping if I can keep it up in this experimental planner. But I think with my stickers that I'm making, I think that will help me to do that. And so anyway, here's an example of this past week. So I got my COVID and flu vaccines. I drew a little picture there for Bible study, and then I put some pictures of the blessing of the animals, and then a little sticker that I made of church. And so it's kind of minimal, but I think it's pretty. So I'll get a combination of both the functional side of it in the front, and then in the back I'll have more aesthetic memory keeping type situation. And then I also, something that I want to do is this sticker a day. And so if I keep enjoying this like I'm enjoying it now, I've made room for 6 months of extra calendar in the back. So I don't want it to be in my monthly calendars in the front. So I made I counted out the pages, and I've got it marked here, stickers, and I'll just draw out 6 months of calendars again, strictly for the sticker a day. So from the sticker a day through the end of the book will be the memory keeping part of my planner, and then everything before that will be functional. So that's kind of my plan. I really feel like using this experimental planner is such a great thing. I really recommend that you try that. If you're not sure what you want, then try it in a planner that's non-committal. And now's a great time of year to do that, because we've got a few months before the end of the year, so we can really play around with it and really hammer out what it is that we want to do. Because when I get a new planner at the beginning of the year, I want it to work, right? I mean, and people who plan change things up, and I can still change things up, but I just want to have a solid idea of what I think looks good and what I think works for me. So anyway, that's my plan, and I really encourage you to try an experimental planner, because it helps me to see that the A6 Hobonichi Techo wouldn't have worked for me, because didn't have the blank pages for the notes, and even the 6 month doesn't have blank pages. Anyway, this making it out is a little bit time consuming, but I enjoy it and I don't have to be in a hurry. So it's working out good for me. So I wanted to show you too some more pictures. So here here's more of the blessing of the animals. And then here's my little Maggie. So I like, if I want to show pictures of my animals, I don't even have to get my phone out. I can use this. And then I've got some family pictures, me and my sister, me and my dad, picture of my mom, and then the animals. So, and what's funny is they all got blessings on Sunday. Joey is 19 and Phoebe's about 16. So I figured those old guys could certainly use a blessing, but everyone can use a blessing. So everybody went and got blessed. And so I've got the pictures to show it, and I just think that it's fun to have those pictures in here. So in the back, I usually keep some paper, this size paper from a memo book from Dollar Tree, but I've got some stamps, I've got a pencil board, and then I wanted to show these stickers that I made. So I used the shoes for cardio, the weights for strength training. I've got my little Bible study and my church, my altar guild, some weather, some like studying or making videos. I made pictures of my doctors, which I think is funny. I changed the color of their hair for whoever it is. And then my sister and I diamond paint, and that's my little icon for that. Classroom day. My students are always saying that I ask them, but why? But why? So anyway, like I said, I'm going to get some sticker paper, which I think is going to make it so much better, but it's all just an experiment. So there you have it. There's my ideas and my plans for 2025 and all the experimenting that I'm doing. I hope that this was helpful or enjoyable for you. I thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a great day.